Hey Bryce here. I just wanted to share this interview that I just did with Shahram Z. Now, Shahram is the CEO at Financial Sense. It is an accounting and bookkeeping workflow management software, as well as a management suite of resources and tools for you to be able to really manage your workflows, work with automations, and really be support and a system for you to grow past being a solo practitioner firm. What that basically means is maybe you're a solo person right now and you're looking to go and either hire contractors or onboard staff, but it's just your processes are not in place, things are not automated, and this is the zone where a lot of business owners actually fail. A lot of people don't really understand that there is a transition that you need to go through, and this service and this software provides you guys the resources, tools, and training to be able to do so more smoothly. So I'm super excited to be able to share this with you. Their company is growing really, really fast. Currently, they have about 1,000 plus active users, and their 10-year goal is to be able to go and support and help 15,000 accounting firms to transition through the biggest potential growth stage in their company. So I can't wait to share a story, can't wait to share exactly how this software can help you out, and can't wait to see you inside the interview. Also, if you want some help growing your business, but you just don't know what you don't know exactly what you need to do in order to grow it to maybe $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 per month, but you know you want to do it as fast as possible, I just invite you to go ahead and click on the link inside the description below to book a call with me to see if I can help you. And I'll see you inside the call. If it's not a good time, I'll see you inside the interview, and I cannot wait to talk to you in the future. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the show. One. Hello, welcome. My name is Bryce Tubbs. Today with me is Shahram Z. I am super excited to be able to have this conversation with you guys today. He is the founder and CEO of Financial Sense. It's a really cool company that is growing really fast, but it's really under the radar. So I wanted to bring some attention to it and share it with you guys today to see exactly how Shahram and his team can help you guys. Shahram, can you please introduce yourself? Just tell us a little bit about like what you're doing and what you have going on.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thanks for having me, Bryce. Really excited to talk a little bit about our story and this exciting journey we're on. So I think it's important to talk a little bit about me at first. So my background, not in accounting, never been an accountant, don't know much about accounting, but I saw this problem in the market. And so I spent about a year before I started anything interviewing accounting firms. We interviewed over 100 firms. And we really just wanted to understand some of the challenges they faced as they started to grow, right, and take on more clients. And we saw that a lot of firms struggled going from being a solo, just them doing everything, to as they took on new clients and needed to grow and hire people to take on those clients, they struggled to make that transition from a solo to a team or like a company. And some of the challenges they were facing as we got to know them were, when you're a solo, you're doing everything yourself, right? It's all in your head, it's some sticky notes on your desk. You know where everything is, you know how to do everything. But at some point, as you market your firm and you get more clients and you really grow and you have to hire those team members, everything changes because you're not doing the work anymore, right? You have to delegate that work to someone else so they can support the new clients that you don't have time for. Well, the challenges were they didn't know how to really effectively delegate that work, right? So first, they delegate that work, they ask them to do it, they assign it to them, but then that new team member has a lot of questions. They're asking them how to do the work, so they're not really saving any time. It's taking just as much time as if they were to do it themselves. Second was they lose visibility. It's hard for them to know, did they get that work done on time? And one of the most important ones is sometimes their work quality would suffer, right? So what we found, not a lot of firms are that great at marketing. And so most of their growth comes through word of mouth. Their clients love the experience. They love working with them. So they tell their friends. That's one of the biggest growth drivers for firms that don't do any outside marketing. Now, what happened was when they would delegate that work to new team members, they would make mistakes. It caused poor work quality that reflected negatively on the firm and gave a poor experience. The deliverables weren't consistent. So what happened? They weren't getting as much word of mouth. They were maybe losing customers. So all these factors, not being able to effectively delegate that work, not being able to really maintain that work quality as they grow would stunt their growth and prevent them from really making that transition and scaling their firm. So we saw this, we really dug into how some firms were overcoming this. And we decided we could build a solution to help firms do this. So we took that year of knowledge and we built Financial Sense and released it about 2 years ago. And since then, we've had a tremendous amount of success. We said we want to build something that's super easy to use, that they can implement in an hour, that could help them overcome all these problems. And since then, we've become one of the fastest growing workflow tools in the market for accounting firms. We serve in under 2 years already over 1,000 accounting firms, and are adding 40 to 50 new firms every month. So it's an exciting journey. We're really just helping firms make that jump from solo to a team, and really scaling that team to whatever they desire, whether it's 5 team members, 10, 20, 100, they can do it all. And they can really seamlessly do that with our system.
Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. And let me ask you this question, because that's amazing. You guys are having such great word of mouth growth. Can you maybe talk about like what are some things that are contributing to why so many people are recommending their friends to see it?
Yeah, I think not being an accountant was a big advantage for me, because since I'm not an accountant, we rely heavily on our customers by listening to them. So we talk to our customers every single day. We have a roadmap where they can go suggest feature ideas, vote on features, give feedback on features. We always ask them, what do you love, hate, or want to see in the software? We're very transparent. We communicate. And because of that, like, our customers are designing the platform. So we're building it just right. And we're also focused on ease of use. There are other options in the market, but like with ClickUp or Asana, you could use those, but they're not built for accounting or bookkeeping firms, right? You have to customize it. That takes a lot of time. You create workarounds that don't really work as you scale and grow. There's other solutions in the market that are built for accountants and bookkeepers, but they could take weeks or months to implement. And if there's one thing I've learned, accountants are always busy. They don't have time to spend weeks training their team and then more time implementing the solution. So when we built it, we said, let's design this and put tools in it that make it to where any firm can get set up in just an hour or less. So I think that's been a big success, is we listen to our customers. We hear their problems, we build the solutions for the problems, so they love the product and they tell people. But also, it's like they're just delighted throughout the whole experience because it's so easy to use. We offer great customer support with less than 10-minute response times. So just we try to make them be successful. I think that's really what's really helped us grow tremendously.
Okay. And where can people go to learn more about you and what you have going on at Financial Sense?
Yeah, you can definitely go check out our website. So it's www.financial-sense.com, and it's CENTS. So you go there, you can see everything that we do, how we help you create your workflow processes, delegate that work, track that work across your team, and all the features with helping you manage your emails and track time. So everything that we do, you can learn about it there. And if you want, you can reach out to our team. You can schedule a demo. We love to get on the call with everyone, just talk to them, learn about what are the challenges they're facing and how FC can solve that, and see if it's the right fit for you and give you that personalized demo and experience. So that's definitely the best place to go learn about us.
Awesome. And this is kind of an interesting question, right? Because I'm always inspired by people who are moving really fast and who are managing that scale. Like, I guess, probably maybe we can do a 5-year goal. I guess, how many active users do you want to have in 5 years?
Yeah. So in 5 years, so our 3-year goal, so I would say in 5 years, we expect to have over 5 to 6,000 accounting firms on the platform. That's kind of, I would say, our goal.
Nice.
Our 10-year goal is, over 15,000 accounting firms on the platform. And we think that's doable if we keep really providing content that helps these firms and these resources that they need to help them scale. So we're really excited about it. We're you have an amazing Facebook community that's very engaging. That's something we're working on. We really want to not only just provide a solution, but we want to create a community where accounting firms can go to learn more about how they can grow their and manage their practice and manage their team and track client working and get things done, so they can take it to that next level.
Awesome. And interesting question just kind of popped in my head. I'm like, what you're doing is really great. Yeah. Because it's like not only, and I'm talking about like from marketing of just a business, like where'd you learn these skills to be able to manage, a company like this? Were you running businesses before? Or?
Yeah. So my background is actually in like private equity software. So I spent probably like before this, like 5 years working with software companies targeting, whether it's, SMB or mid-market customers, and learning how they built, scale, and grew them. So like hearing their stories, right? Like what they did that worked, what they did that didn't work, but also understanding how we could help take them to the next level. So I have a lot of experience in software and growing and scaling software companies. But I think one of the biggest things I took away from all of that was content, right? Giving out free content or helping people just really solve their problems is the number one way to build a great business. Because if you help them solve their problems and you really just focus on that, everyone benefits. So, and that's how we operate, whether the blog posts or the webinars we do, or people that even use our app, creating content to help them understand how they can better use or utilize Financial Sense. Not all of it's related to FC, right? Some of the content is not related to not what we do, like how you can price your services more effectively so you have more money to grow, how you can manage your team, how to build a virtual firm, and really just scale your business. So anything around practice management, we try to talk about and help firms do better.
Awesome. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you just sharing your journey. That's crazy, man. Like, yeah, because I don't know if a lot of people understand like just how tough it is to get 1,000 active members to your
Yeah.
platform, especially in under 2 years. So that's why I'm just like, man, you're killing it, especially because like, your product is so good. You have a certain number of emails and like 30% of people that, like that try a free trial, which I recommend everyone watching this should go and try a free trial. 30% of them, sign up and work with you guys because your product is that good. So this is really cool, man. I'm super excited.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
To be able to
It's
share.
been an incredible journey. I never thought we'd get here this fast. But it's exciting, and it's good to see, we're providing something that's valuable and that people can really use, and that makes a difference. I think that's the biggest thing for me, is just seeing like what a lot of our users like, what they say about like how the reviews they write, and how they just message us to let us know like how we've helped them so much. It's exciting to see, to help people in that way.
Yeah.
Accomplish what they want to accomplish.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. And maybe one lasting tip, like, is there one tip that if you can give someone who is, in that stage of their solo, but they're trying to grow, they're trying to bring on a team, they're trying to manage the workflow, like what's one tip that you would give them?
I think the number one thing you can do is streamline your processes. And what most firms do is they create a checklist, right? For how they do monthly bookkeeping work, the 10 steps you have to follow, right? And then detail those steps out. Because the number one way to scale is to really, some people call it like cloning yourself, right? Like, is to be able to say, delegate that work effectively. You hire someone with no bookkeeping or accounting experience, and then you can give them that checklist and it has everything they need to follow to get that work done. That's how you're going to buy back your time. That's how you're going to be able to double the amount of clients you can take, or triple or quadruple. That's how you're going to be able to get your time back to focus on growing your business. That's going to maintain the work quality. And that's what we really do at the core, is we help you. Financial is where you create those checklists. Some people use Excel, right? Some people write it on paper, but that's not as effective. You need like a place where you can store them, update them, and then easily delegate that work to your team. So you can create those in FC, delegate them, but more importantly, track the status, right? Know, is it getting done on time? Make sure nothing slips through the cracks. So, but if I could say the one thing, it's streamline your processes. It's creating those checklists. When you're solo, it's in your head. You don't think about that, but you got to be able to get that out of your head onto a piece of paper or something in a software solution, so you can delegate that work and they have a process to follow, and you maintain your work quality and drive an amazing experience for your customers and clients.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, so I just want to say once again, thank you for your time today. I really appreciate our conversation. For those watching, hopefully you've enjoyed this thing so far. And if you want some help growing your business, so maybe you're stuck at this, you're trying, and maybe you're in corporate America, maybe you're just getting started, but you don't really know exactly what you need to do to grow. I just invite you to go ahead and book a call with me to see if I can help you out. This is not for everybody. Some people, they're just not really ready to reach their goals, and that's okay. But if you're watching this and maybe your goal is to get to, 10,000, 15, $20,000 per month, but you just don't have the skill set, the time, or the resources to be able to do so, but you want to, go ahead and click on the link inside the description below to book a call with me to see if I can help you out. Now, I'm just super excited for you guys, and actually, Shahram, I think we were talking a little bit before the interview about a special opportunity that you have. You're going to be releasing a new webinar. Can you maybe just talk about like maybe what are in your past webinars, what have you kind of shared so that people watching can maybe know about this next one that's coming up and how they can get, you know, we'll drop a secret about how to get access to that webinar in a minute.
Yeah, definitely. So we're starting to do a lot more webinars. Again, really like help creating content. And, one we've been doing lately is, talking about the one tip I would give is creating those checklists. So one webinar we've been doing is how you can first start creating those checklists and then optimizing them for scale. Because the biggest problem is a lot of people just don't know where to start, or they try to do too much. And we teach like, just keep it simple, right? Get it out of your head onto a piece of paper in under 5 minutes. Create that checklist and then do that for all your work processes. Now you have a foundation. And then you want to go back and optimize those checklists for scale. So add all the information you need to get the work done, because there's two things that go into completing work. It's knowing what you got to do and how, and it's having all the information to do it. So if you delegate that work, they're going to need the passwords and usernames to those apps. Maybe they need important client notes or emails or, sensitive information. So how can you centralize all that in one place in a checklist? And that's also what FC does is we have the checklist, but we have all the data around the work stored and organized in one place so it's easy to find. So we talk about that. That's one big webinar is like how you can create and optimize those checklists for scale. One we're working on too is automation. So how you can automate parts of your process, whether it's, chasing down clients for information, right? We have a feature that does that, which is great. It saves you 10 hours a week. How you can automate with Calendly links, scheduling, how you can create email templates to save you a few minutes with each email. And all this adds up and makes your firm more productive so you can take on more clients, you can become more profitable. We have one coming out about pricing, how to bundle your services and price more effectively to boost your bottom line, have more money to reinvest and grow your business, or just pay you what you deserve for building an amazing company. And then lastly, another one about building a virtual firm, how you can go paperless if you want to, or what's the tech stack you need to really manage a remote team, which is a competitive edge nowadays. So those are some webinars we're working on, but really just anything around managing your firm. There's a lot of other topics we want to talk about. But yeah, it's some of the stuff we're working on right now.
Awesome. Awesome. And just knowing kind of my audience, the people watching this, if you want to learn, and actually if you want access to the automation webinar, which when it's done, go ahead and write inside the comments automation. Wherever you are, whether it's YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, write automations, and we'll actually reach out to you with the link to it when it's completed and done. So you can actually go and get your business automated and you can start taking steps towards a fully automated business. So comment automation, we'll be sure to send to you when it's done. Thanks again for those watching. Really appreciate your time. We really appreciate your attention. Cannot wait to see you inside the next video. Have a great rest of your day. My name is Bryce Tubbs. I'm here with Shahrams Z from Financial Sense. It's been a great time, and we're done recording.